and welcome back to our channel. We're now ready to provide you with new information about GH, and we're really excited about it. Sidwell is not the kind of man you want as an enemy. He had those damaging documents that could have destroyed both Sonny and Laura, and when Lucas stole them and helped set up that whole plan leading to Sidwell's arrest, it was bold. I cheered for them at first because it felt like justice was finally catching up to that dangerous man. Yet here we are, and Sidwell has escaped thanks to Cassius, the one they used to call Nathan West. Now he is free, angry, and clearly focused on revenge. I keep thinking about how Laura must feel knowing he warned her directly that he knows exactly where Kevin and Ace are hiding in Ireland. That kind of threat stays with you. What strikes me most is how this situation is creating a new kind of pressure for Laura. She sent Ace away with Kevin hoping to keep them safe, but it looks like that decision may have put them right in Sidwell's path. I believe Sidwell is going to target them to hurt Laura where it matters most, her family. Kidnapping both Kevin and Ace seems like exactly the kind of cold move he would make. It would leave Laura in absolute panic, especially if he calls to claim responsibility. After everything Laura has been through over the years, losing control over her loved ones again would be her worst nightmare. I've seen her survive so many storms, but this one feels personal and particularly cruel. Of course, I have my own thoughts on why this storyline feels so intense right now. The writers are reminding us that actions have consequences, even when you think you're doing the right thing. Laura and her allies took a big risk to protect Sonny and stop Sidwell's blackmail, but they underestimated how slippery and vengeful he could be. In my opinion, this is different from the old villain plots we used to see. Sidwell isn't just scheming for power or money, he seems genuinely furious about being outmaneuvered, and that makes him more unpredictable. It keeps me guessing every day, wondering what he will do next. One question I keep asking myself is whether Laura will have to turn to old allies for help again. The eye seems to be coming sooner than we think, and it involves someone we haven't seen enough of lately, Nikolas. I am convinced Nikolas will make a dramatic return very soon, and it will be tied directly to rescuing Ace from Sidwell's grasp. That would bring such an emotional explosion to the screen. Laura has been carrying so much on her own, and having her son step up to protect his little brother would be powerful. It would also give Laura the support she desperately needs right now. I've always believed the Cassidian blood runs strong in Nikolas, even when he's made mistakes. This could be his chance to prove he's ready to fight for the family instead of against it. What makes this even more thrilling is the new obsession that seems to be building around Sidwell himself. He is not only being hunted by the PCPD anymore, now the entire Cassidian family appears ready to go after him to protect Ace. That changes everything. When the Cassidians unite against a common enemy, the fireworks are guaranteed. I remember how formidable they were in past storylines, and seeing them mobilize again feels like a real turning point. Sidwell may think he holds all the cards by going after Kevin and Ace, but he has no idea what kind of force he is about to face. This is the kind of escalation that makes General Hospital so addictive. I find myself wondering how Kevin will handle being caught in the middle of this. He has always been Laura's rock, steady and caring. The idea of him being kidnapped alongside young Ace is heartbreaking, yet it also creates incredible drama. Will Kevin find a way to protect Ace while they are held? Or will the danger push Laura to her absolute limits? I think the writers are setting up something big here, perhaps a rescue mission that brings several generations of the family together. That kind of storytelling is what keeps longtime viewers like me coming back. Another thing I appreciate about this direction is how it gives depth to Laura's character. She is not invincible, and watching her grapple with the fear of losing Kevin and Ace again shows her vulnerability. At the same time, it highlights her strength because I know she won't give up. She will fight with everything she has, and probably call on Sonny and others once more. But the arrival of Nikolas feels like the game changer. It adds layers of family reconciliation mixed with high-stakes action. I can already picture the tense scenes ahead, and it excites me. Of course, there is always the question of whether Sidwell might show a tiny bit of mercy toward Ace. He seems fixated on punishing Laura, so perhaps the boy will be spared direct harm, but used as leverage. Either way, the pressure on Laura is mounting fast. I believe this revenge plot is one of the strongest threats she has faced in recent years because it strikes at the heart of her role as a mother and grandmother. It feels fresh compared to some of the repeated rivalries we've seen before. The Cassadine family stepping in to hunt Sidwell opens up so many possibilities. We might see old rivalries put aside for the greater good. That kind of unity is rare and satisfying to watch. I hope the story allows room for some emotional moments between Laura and Nikolas when he returns. After all the complications in their relationship, a joint effort to save Ace and Kevin could heal some old wounds. As someone who has followed these characters through decades of love, loss, and danger, I feel this current arc is heating up beautifully. The danger from Sidwell, the impending rescue by Nikolas, and the full force of the Cassadines coming after one man, it is the perfect storm. I cannot wait to see how Laura handles the fear and pressure. She has always risen to the occasion, and I have no doubt she will again. But this time, the stakes feel higher than ever. There is something special about the way General Hospital blends personal family drama with larger threats. Sidwell's escape and his focus on Ireland have created a sense of urgency that pulls you in. I keep thinking about what I would do if I were in Laura's position, probably reach out to every contact I had, just like she will. The introduction of Nikolas as the rescuer feels right on time. It gives hope amid the darkness, and that balance is what makes the show so enduring. I am genuinely thrilled to see where this goes in the coming weeks. Will Sidwell manage to capture Kevin and Ace before help arrives? How will the Cassadines coordinate their pursuit? And how deeply will this affect Laura's relationships with everyone involved? These questions keep me invested, and I know many longtime fans feel the same. The writers have done a wonderful job building this tension, and I trust they will deliver some unforgettable moments. I have seen Kevin stand by Laura through countless crises, always the steady voice of reason. The idea that he would give his life shielding Ace from Sidwell breaks my heart, yet it feels tragically fitting for the kind of high-stakes drama we love on this show. It shows how far Sidwell is willing to go. His crimes have escalated beyond blackmail and threats. They now threaten the heart of Laura's family. I keep asking myself if the writers are really going to take such a bold step. The answer seems clear in the mounting tension. Yes, they might. Because it forces everyone to confront how dangerous Sidwell has become. This obsession is different from past villains. Sidwell does not just want power. He wants Laura to suffer deeply, and targeting Kevin and Ace is the cruelest way to achieve that. This development is pushing the story even further into dark territory. Sidwell's actions cannot continue unchecked. The need to stop his crimes is becoming urgent, and that urgency is sparking a new explosion on screen. I believe Laura and Sonny will soon decide to take direct action together. They have worked as allies before, but this time the stakes involve Laura's loved ones in a way that will demand everything from them. Their decision feels necessary, yet I fear it will lead to a new disaster. When powerful figures like Laura and Sonny move aggressively against someone as slippery as Sidwell, unexpected consequences always follow. Perhaps their plan will put more innocent lives at risk, or draw the Cassadine family deeper into the conflict. What I find most interesting is how this arc highlights Laura's vulnerability while showing her unbreakable strength. She sent Ace away with Kevin, hoping for safety, but now that choice may cost her dearly. The pressure on her is immense, and the new obsession surrounding Sidwell only adds to it. As a longtime viewer, I appreciate how the writers are blending old family loyalties with fresh threats. It reminds me of the classic Cassadine stories, but with a modern intensity that keeps me guessing. Nikolas, I suspect, will return at just the right moment to help rescue Ace, bringing that emotional family reunion we have been waiting for. His arrival could change everything, giving Laura the support she needs while the Cassadines unite to hunt Sidwell down. Of course, I wonder how Sonny's involvement will affect the outcome. He has his own history with danger, and joining Laura in this fight could either save the day or create even greater chaos. Their combined strength is impressive, but Sidwell has already proven he is hard to pin down. Will their action prevent Kevin's tragic fate, or will it come too late? These questions make each episode feel electric. The new disaster looming on the horizon has me both excited and concerned for the characters I have grown to love, like old friends. In my opinion, this storyline succeeds because it stays true to the heart of General Hospital family above all else. Kevin's potential sacrifice while protecting Ace would be a devastating blow, yet it could also unite everyone in a powerful way. Laura will not sit idle, and neither will Sonny. Their decision to act marks a turning point that promises explosive developments ahead. I trust the writers to handle it with the care and drama it deserves, giving us moments of heartbreak mixed with hope. The Cassadine family stepping up to pursue Sidwell adds another thrilling layer. No one threatens one of their own without facing serious consequences. This collective hunt, combined with Laura and Sunny's bold moves, ensures the story will keep building towards something unforgettable. I have followed these characters through decades of love, loss, and redemption, and this current chapter feels like one of the most intense yet. My heart is with Laura as she faces this nightmare. She has overcome so much, and I believe she will find a way through again, even if the path includes painful losses and hard choices.